It's Ken Kell, the voice of the Red Wings, is on the other end of our AT&T line. How about that, Ken?
Yeah, I like that song. Where'd you dig that one up?
That J.P. McCarthy used to play that. It's Big Bob and the Dollars. Gordie Howe, the greatest of them all. We'll email it to you if you like.
That sounds good. Hey, that's great news about Gordie Howe and the bridge being named after him. And I certainly hope that there's going to be his name on the top of one of the trusses up there and has a big red number 9. That would be something, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, that would be swell. And I don't know if when the Wings play Toronto, they go by bus or by airplane, but nevertheless, it would be pretty cool to have Gordie Howe Bridge connecting Canada and the U.S.
Michael Patrick, I thought about Gordie Howe yesterday in his career, and he's just a wonderful guy, a marvelous player. And when you think about all he's done, not only here in the United States and in Detroit and the state of Michigan, but also in Canada as well. He's from Canada, Floral, Saskatchewan. He means a lot to everybody in both countries, and so to have a bridge named after him really means something. So I'm really happy that they're going to name that bridge after Gordie Howe.
It's pretty cool because apparently he was told about it, and you never know how he's going to respond these days. But he said that sounds pretty good to me.
I was joking around with Bill Roos, who writes for the Red Wings, and I said, I'm sure the steel girders will have a lot of elbows in them,
Yeah.
And of course, Gordie's been known for those sharp elbows during his career. But it was great. It was great yesterday to have everybody meet together, and I believe Marty was there and Murray Howe, and so it was good. It was a good presentation, and I'm really, really happy that they're naming the bridge after Gordie.
Yeah, he and not only was he famous for his elbows during his career, but because you've been around him socially a lot of times afterward. Yeah. If he was posing for kids with pictures like my son Harrison, he would give them the business, and kind of rough them up a little bit. And I even have a picture at Bud Lynch's funeral where he's attempting to choke me on the steps of the church. And little chin music.
You know what? I remember Gordie several years ago. He'd always come up to the booth, and he would always show up about 2-3 minutes into the first period, and he'd always sit up in the towards the end of the press box.
Yeah.
And as you're calling the game, he'd always come by and give you that elbow just when you're in mid sentence, And you look behind, and it was old number 9 Gordie Howe, and he's just laughing, and usually followed by Mark, and Mark's got a little chuckle on his face too. So. He's great. He's one of a kind, and I had the privilege to watch him play late in his career, so I saw him live, and I was so happy that I was able to do that. And then later on in my career, got a chance to know him pretty well, so just a terrific guy.
He, and my sister, as you know, Lori worked for the Red Wings in marketing, and so when I would get Harrison down there in the concourse, and we ran across him, and he took that picture, and we walked away, and I said, he was very little. I said, you don't realize you just met someone who is the best, the greatest ever at what they do. And that's pretty rare to meet someone like that. And so I put it in a picture frame, and I put a quote about greatness there because that was really something. And not only that, he was a humble and friendly guy too, which was the message I was really trying to portray.
And I always mention, you think of the greats in every sport, and to me, he's like the Babe Ruth of hockey. Mm-hmm. And when you think of baseball, you think of Babe Ruth, obviously, and you think of hockey, you think of Gordie Howe, and you think of all the milestones that he's achieved, all the Stanley Cups that he won here in Detroit. And to be able to spend 26 years in a Red Wing uniform or whatever it was, I mean, that is just remarkable. And to have him play with his sons, on the same team, that was truly something that I think that he really, really looked forward to in his career.
Of course, he invented the mushroom treatment comment, which was very funny, too, when he was in the administration with the Red Wings. He said they gave him the mushroom treatment. And we'll explain what that is, sort of, after the break. Thank you so much, Ken Kell, for the hockey raps all year long, too. We value your friendship and your talent.